The following video is proudly presented by MightyOxTrading. All information contained in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial or investment advice. Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Tuesday. Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody. Today's Tuesday, right? Yeah. Embarrassing if it wasn't. Anywho, how are y'all doing today? Hope everyone's doing great. I got some ticking already on Tick Strike. We see gold heading up. Nasdaq's been heading up. It's been an easy night to trade, it looks like. We'll take a look at that here in 1 second. Hope everyone's doing great today. Got a lot of ticking on Tick Strike. Just need to check a couple of things here. Ooh, nice. Thanks to Mr. CFT, we bumped up about another 10 subscribers. If any of those are you, welcome. So let's look at the markets overnight. We can see NQ has basically been heading up all night. We hit a low here. The low was on the very first candle, 235. We hit a high of 544. So talking about over 300 points of range. And oops, we forgot about ES. Let's not forget ES. ES gets temperamental when you forget about it. I don't want a temperamental ES. ES, same basic premise. And we've seen 81 ticks of range. Hey, Chocolate. Good morning. How are you doing? I see Crude did not do the pullback that you were hoping for. Kappa has also been heading up. About 120 ticks. No, I'm wrong. 140 ticks of range. Gold's been kind of choppy. Choppy. About 9 points of range. Trying to head up to the tide of the day right now. UltraBond. It's an UltraBond. High was here. 155.09. Low is here at 154.02. So only about a little over a point in range. Nothing to really write home about. Also kind of choppy. Awesome. Longest. Let me guess. No, it's copper. No wonder. I'll get the wrong thing. Oh, here's natural gas. Natural gas just blew up a little bit ago. I know I used that joke too much. But it looks like we have about 270 ticks of range. And crude. So you're in a long, I am assuming, Chaco? Maybe? We had this weird wick up here on crude that hit 115.43. Low of the session so far has been 113.49. So just under 2 points of range. This 115.43 is a this is the daily chart. We haven't been this high since March 24th when it hit 116.64. Hello, Mellow Girl. How are you doing? It's been a few days since I've seen you. Good morning, CVR. Oops, sorry to hear about your Apex. What happened? But good job on the TCP. And what's up with that? Huh. Interesting. Not sure why it's telling me I have an invalid symbol there. Bitcoin trying to head back down below 30,000. Cool. Well, thank you for joining me. Always feel free to say hello. Like hearing from people. Oh, oops. I've made that mistake. CBR. So, Mellow Girl, this natural gas trade, is this the same natural gas trade that you were in the last time we talked, or is this a separate natural gas trade? Oh, and can you drop in here? I'm going to drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Yeah, I don't know either, guys. UltraBond. Okay, just making sure. I wasn't sure if maybe you were a swing trader or it's I barely remember what I did yesterday, so I couldn't even remember the levels we were at. I had a feeling it wasn't, but I just wanted to make sure. Don't think of me as being too stupid. Jumping in early here, jumping in on short on NQ. I'm a bit late, as usual. 88, only about 2 points. Reversing though. Stop is up near the SMA line. 15-point stop. 5 MNQ. Yeah, I've been watching natural gas, but I've been watching it for months, but I've only ever made one trade on a non-sim account. It was a winner by like 290 bucks, but happened right as the stream disconnected, so I didn't even get it on stream. See, gold's made this interesting move here, nicely up. Yep, Crude's clicking. There's a move on Crude. There's a move down on NQ. I like hearing that knocking sound. Yep. Crude just hit 115.53, which is new high of the day. Pull back. Oh yeah, you just need enough to finish off that TCP level, right? Check the daily on crypto. I mean, sorry, on oil. Yeah, yeah, we did that right before you got here, Southside Playa. We saw this back here. We're 116.64, and once it breaks that, then we have this candle. Then we're all the way back to March 9th. We're up. We're up about 8 ticks. I mean 8 points on this trade. 9 now. No, I'm sorry. I can't do math. 11. I think my fan's hitting the mic. I apologize. Are you guys hearing fan noise? Air blowing? Hanging here at 12,477. Hoping this continues to want to move down. Gold's clicking. Gold's still heading up. Wow. Whoa. Gold just blew up, which is hard to do. So gold's up almost 6 points on this 15-minute candle. New high of day. Excellent. Southside player. That's totally excellent. CL or MCL player? Let me just say I love that I have a reason to say player. Do have news this morning. A little bit. I think the Canadian inflation report comes out. I love the Bach. Whole bunch of oil traders. That's nice. Over a full point there, Zabak. Great job. Y'all love your crude. Meanwhile, NQ just sits here just sneering at me. Can't get back down to this recent low of 468. My first target is 471. But I'm also thinking of cutting this here. Taking this because it's hesitating here. Trying to head down now. Single knock. Uh, uh, I'm gonna call you Ed because I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Yeah, I'm always on that 7:30 Eastern every morning. Power. We really didn't need to know that, but welcome. App. It's coming up for me. Actually, it's coming up to my back up to my entry price. I'm moving my stop down somewhat. I'm well above that SMA line. Move it to the back of this candle here. See if we bounce off the SMA. Hello, Frederick. Good morning. Joshua. That was a strong 7-point candle back up. Good morning, Leonardo. How are you today? So right at the SMA line here. On NQ. Now, this might have been a mistake. I should have probably taken what I got. Simply because, we've been in an uptrend all night. So taking against the trend is risky business. Not the 1983 movie with Tom Cruise. Let's try once more. I'll probably cut it as soon as it shows signs of stopping, which might be right here. Yep, closing it there. Doesn't seem to want to come down further. We'll see if it proves me wrong. It was a small win. Started the day down 70.50 on the Gauntlet account. We'll see where we're at here in 1 second. $50, so it was only a $25 win. Small win. I'll update that here now. And we'll see if NQ laughs at me for getting out early. Yep, it's trying to. What's Crude doing? Crude still heading up. Hit a high of 115.53. Pulled back. Bounced on the SMA. Still trying to head up. Good morning, Matt. How are you doing this morning? Hey, Yolanda. How you doing? How's the trading going? Excuse me. So now we wait. We wait. We wait. Gonna check my 15-minute charts because I might be migrating to 15-minute charts from overnight. This one would have worked somewhat. Not a huge win. Pull back would not have taken that one. This would have been beautiful, beautiful, just beautiful. Boom. Gold. Wouldn't have taken that one. Hopefully wouldn't have taken that one. Might have taken that one, honestly. That one would have been a loss. Hey, Kevin Globe. That would have been beautiful. That would have been okay. This one would have kind of sucked until now. That one would have been awesome. NQ pulling back, so I probably got out too early. See if it gets down. My target was 71. Let's see if it gets down there. Still trying to adjust this fan so it's not hitting the mic, but still hitting me. Gold's still popping. UltraBond. That long signal would have sucked. Wouldn't have taken it there because we were still downtrending. This buy signal would have been good. Crude, obviously, these buy signals would have been good, although would have been bad pullbacks. Best would have been to wait here until after it turned white. Same with natural gas. Yep, I got out too early. Paper hands. Paper hands causes paper cuts all over every time you touch yourself. Your face. Before you all think something different. It's kind of hanging there, so never did get to my target yet. Oh yeah, news. Guys didn't remind me. So, coming up in, is that today? Yeah. So we have a Fed speaker starting in 4 minutes. And then at 8:30 we have U.S. retail sales, month over month, year end, year over year, U.S. Red Book year over year. At 9:15, 15 minutes before the bell, we have U.S. industrial production, month over month. And we have Fed Harker, the Fed's Harker speaks. And then we have U.S. manufacturing output as well at that time. And tomorrow we have U.S. housing starts and Canadian inflation. I thought that was today, but that's tomorrow. So, fun, fun, fun. And I never did reach my profit target, so maybe I didn't get out early. It's going to be sending me a long signal here. So, do I trust this long signal? I don't know. It does have a white line. Well, it's trying to give me a white line as well. It's kind of hanging here. Market's taking a breath. It's been moving very well overnight. We'll see what the top of the hour brings us, that there's nothing exciting. I'll chart out NQ overnight. We can see how I would have traded it if I had traded it and hadn't been like sleeping. Oh, now it's coming back down. Hearing a lot of knocking. Keep on knocking, but you can't come in. Gold sending a short signal there as well. All these signals are kind of firing our this movement's happening right before the hour. So I'm gonna wait to see what the top of the hour brings before I jump on anything. Bunch of early birds today. It's unusual to see so many people here this early. Glad to see you all. I'm very happy to have you. Hope you're all having a great Tuesday morning. Gold is pulling back. As is NQ. Good morning, Ish. Turned on the desktop audio so you can all hear the ticking from Tick Strike, which stopped as soon as I turned it on. There we go. Doesn't that sound kind of like popcorn? Watching and waiting here. Didn't take this gold because of the way it's just grinding the band there. It's down. I mean, it probably would have been a good trade. Seeing whether it looks like NQ wants to bounce up. There's the popcorn. Yeah, I missed the opportunity on gold here. It's heading down nicely. It just... See why it's just grinding that third band. This gives me pause. But it already be down 2 points. That was a missed opportunity. Crude pulling back. Oh wow, big pullback here on crude. So looking at about 34, 44, 46, 66, about 70 ticks of pullback on crude. NQ lighten up. Big move up there on NQ all of a sudden. 11 points. And then hits that third band and pulls right back. Get out of that safely there, Chaco. We'll let the rest of you crew traders, Southside Playa and Zabak. Are you guys still okay? So it came up, now pulling back. So for now, let's quickly look back on NQ overnight. Let's quickly chart it out. Good. Excellent, gentlemen. Glad to hear it. So we'll start. You can see here we did have a consolidation chopper period. We'll start here. This is about midnight my time. I don't think I would have taken that. Would have looked for the break. And actually, though, it would have worked. It wouldn't have. Either way. So we'll start with this one. Boom. Looking for 15 points. By the way, I will be doing another overnight stream on June 3rd for non-farm payrolls Friday. We're going to make that a monthly thing for now. This short signal here, yeah, this was probably bad. And honestly, the conventional wisdom here you know, we had a long signal all night on the 15-minute chart, so I should have probably only been taking longs. Obviously, this one wouldn't work. This long signal. Come for the trading, stay for the sound effects. Would not have taken that short, would not have taken that long, would not have liked that move. That was right around Europe Open. Stay out of Europe Open just like you stay out of New York Open. Again, let's see. Again, the short signal would not have worked. Gold sending me a signal, pulling back. Okay. So then this long signal obviously would have worked. Not have taken that short. Another long signal would have worked. This is a beautiful move up. This was a 200-point move up. Not have taken that short, although from there it would have actually worked. From that pullback. Consolidation period, long signal. Would not have taken that one, I would have taken this one though. Well, maybe not. You know, these would have worked, but they were constantly going to that third band, which is a no-no for me. So I'm trying to see. Actually, wait, where was that other long? Did I see another long signal? There. Yeah, I wouldn't have wanted that either. So remove. And I wouldn't have taken this. You see, this would have worked. But I might have been tempted right there once it turned blue. We'll see if that would have worked. Almost sure it would have. Hold on, we gotta check this. NQ's clicking up a storm. So it's trying to head up and staying in those bands and don't like that. This is where we started pulling back. That one would have worked. After a while. Would have ran into that one. Would not have taken that. Though I could have waited until we got here. That would have worked. Something else been looking at. Waiting until the band turns white and then going. 15. And this is the one I did take that didn't work out for me. I got out too early. Let's see if I actually got out there. Well, I actually got in late too by like 2 points. But it did not work. Actually, if I would have stayed in, it would have worked. It did get down to 71, which was my target. But paper hands. So that's overnight. Let's look. 1 win, 2 wins, 3 wins, 4 wins. We're going to say I screwed up here. Took a loss here. I didn't mark it, but we'll say that. 4-1, 5-1, 6-1, 6-2, 7-2, 7-3, 8-3. So if I started back here, say I took 2 of these chops, I was still 8-5 with a 1.5 to 1 reward to risk. No, 2 to 1 reward to risk. So that's how overnight looked on NQ. Let's just pull back. So right now it's looking kind of ugly. Don't tell it I said that. It gets all emotional. Pull back. So now I need to see it break this kind of rangy range it's doing thing. 471 to the downside. I don't know. 509 to the upside. Oh, that is a good looking short there. Grab. Q chart. Yeah, we're gonna try and jump on here if it breaks 71. Hey, there's the, nope, didn't break. That didn't break. We're in here in the knocking. Got it at 70. That's not bad for a break of 71. There we go. Can it continue down though? Hitting that third band. That worries me. especially because we were expanding. Yep, coming right back up. Knock and stopped. Crude trying to come back up, I think. Yep. Come on, I want to hear some more knocking. Frank Q. Hi, Cactus. That's a great question. Kinda. I have it partially done. This is something that other people have asked for. And I keep meaning to get done, but video making takes a lot of time, and I just haven't. I'm gonna try and shoot for it this weekend and get it done. I have it, like I said, I have it half done sitting on my computer. I just need to finish it. So hopefully I can do that this weekend. So you're also, uh, yeah. All of a sudden my mind just froze and I forgot how to use my mouth. Uh, Feel free to ask any questions you might have right here if you have any. I'll be happy to answer. Gold made this nice move down, and then bop back up. Up. This is curling back up. I don't like this now at all anymore. Yep. I look more at the third standard deviation band than the second, and I use the SMA line as a big guide big guide as well. Excuse me. Back, we're just hanging here. My entry point, trying to decide if it wants to come back down. If it really starts coming back up, I'm going to cut it quick because we have this downtrend in the SMA, but we've had this up, down, up, down, up, down, and I don't think it's decided the direction yet. We only expanded the range. It was 71 was the low here. We expanded it down to 65. See if it expands more. Yeah, it's kind of my own creation. I'm also looking more at the higher time frames as well to start using it more. The bands help me filter out bad signals. You know, like here, you know, we got this signal here this long. Without the bands, I mean, I could have looked, you know, maybe at some support and resistance, but it was more, you know, this might have been interesting to me as we see NQ coming down. But with the bands, it gave me a pause because it was near that third band, and I felt like we were going to reverse at least some, which we did. Popped up a little bit again to that third band, and then we seen the reversal off the band, that band bounce. Coming down. Um, the buy and sell labels are my first line of defense, line of attack. When they fire, that's when I start looking at the chart, looking at where we are in connection with the SMA line, the bands, and such. So, you know, I have them set up when they fire, an alert pops on TradingView. So that's when I look at that asset and decide whether or not this is a place I want to get in based on the bands, based on the SMA line. Like, you know, if a long, like here, this trade keeps going up and down, but let's say, where was that? So like here, this long signal fire, but we still had this downtrending SMA line. This SMA line blue when it downtrends, white when it uptrends. So I wouldn't have jumped in here. It would have actually been a decent trade, but I don't jump in against the short-term overall trend. Now, what I have been playing with is once the band, if it's still in a long signal, once the band turns white, jumping in. That's how I have this marked off here, and that would work. Oftentimes, you can see how the band does help guide decisions as well, but in choppy areas, it can also chop you out. So it went down, and now it's coming back up. It's indecisive here, big time. Try to decide if I want to cut it. Gonna move my stop down above the SMA line for now. Gives me about a 9-point risk. On 5 micros. It's about a $90 risk. There's some. Oh. Gold clicking. We're cutting it, I think. Every time I go to cut it, it pops back down. I should have taken that again. If you heard this before this morning, I should have taken this short on gold. Having a good trade. It's tick strike's absolutely telling me I should still take it. Yep. See if it bounces on the SMA here. I don't think this is going to have a good outcome, but we'll see. I'm letting it play out here. Nope. Now tick strike's lighting up green as well. I have removed the lines from the 1. Notice I'm running 2 different multipliers, 1.6 and 2.2. I've removed the lines from the 2.2. Looks like, yeah, 2.2. I kind of like to be able to see at least where it's going to fire, though, so I can react faster on at least one of them, especially on a 1-minute chart, because you only have so much time to make a decision on the 1-minute chart. I also, on the higher time frames, I've been playing with removing the Bollinger Bands and only using them as a guide, because I hate the way the chart looks with the bands. It looks so much better without the bands. So I am playing with it where I only, I turn them on and off. It's harder to do that with the 1 minute, again, because you have to make decisions so quickly. The more buttons you have, times you have to press something, the less time you have. So we did bounce once here on the SMA line, but it looks like it tried to give me a gift here to get out. And I didn't take that gift. Oh, it's trying to give me another gift. Crude oil. Ooh, so crude tried to come back up, bounced off its SMA line. Now trying to get back under 114. So should I take this gift and get out? Or does it want to continue to come down? Up. Tick strike is, you can see tick strike. Oh, you can't see it. I don't have it set up here on this screen. Tick strike was lighting up red. Ah. Yep, I should have taken the gift. Weird price action here. I don't know if that Fed speaker has anything to do with it. Gold, trying to pop back up. Okay, took the loss there. $60 loss. That 110 on the day on that account. Of course, it came up just enough to knock me out. If I hadn't moved my stop, it wouldn't have knocked me out, but I still am not real comfortable that it's going to continue heading down there anyway. If I would have jumped right at that first short signal, which I didn't, I would have got my 15 points. Obviously, you can see my missed opportunity there on gold. Gold's been moving very nicely. Easily 2 points there. 2 points there. And we did now get a long signal on NASDAQ. This is what I would not be interested in taking. We still have a blue SMA line, so kind of waiting. It broke 114. This is a beautiful crude signal to take. Last two would have been beautiful. I find beauty in black oil. Oh. Usually I'm only looking for like 20 ticks. That way I got 30. This one I got about 100. You can see how. And I need to be taking trades on micro crude on the TCP, I think. Yep, pulling back again on NQ. So it only came up a bit, pulled back. Let me see. Let me see if I just paper hand it myself again. In the lane. I got in at 470. How high did this get up? 481. So if I had never moved my stop, I would still be in that trade. And that makes me an idiot. Not really, but so it's giving me another short signal, but right into that upward trending band. And I'm not sure, even though I do got knocking from tick strike. Yep. So that's why I didn't take that short. Popped right back up by 11 points. Ouch. Wow. That would have knocked me out of that trade anyway. So either way, so maybe I wasn't such an idiot. Oh wow. What the heck just happened? Oh, 7:30. Did I say there was anything? Oh, so I forgot the news anyway. What did I even say the news was? U.S. retail sales. Actual 0.9%. The forecast was 1%, so it missed forecast. Core retail sales beat forecast. Yep. Just figured that out, Matt. You know, I even talked about it just like 20 minutes ago. So spike up there by 20 points, came back down. Looking like it wants to head down. Although tick strike's not giving me any real indication here. There's some knocking. We're gonna go more conservative with 2 micros here, I think. Maybe not. Well, wait. It's in both of those last candles hit the Bollingers. Grabbed it 13 points down. Now I don't want to just, man. I don't want to FOMO in there. Tick strike stopped. Every time I turn on the volume. That's nice, Matt. So it did bounce there, so luckily I did not FOMO in. Getting better at that. Thank you, Matt. So, heading back up now, back up to the SMA line, and rejected off of it. That was like a reversal candle. Might be coming back down. I gotta figure out how to space those Nightbot messages out more. Crude clicking. It's trying to come back up again. How you doing, Chaco? You still here? Copper popping too. Hopping, stopping, popping like a copper. So interestingly, we did get a short signal here on the 15-minute chart. And it popped back up and popped back down. If I would not follow that short signal, but it actually would have worked. And Q's trying to break that SMA line. Crude sending me that long signal. It just sends me signals at places I don't like. We're still blue on the SMA. And I don't like to have a blue SMA without you. NQ sending me a long signal at a bad spot. And everything's quiet again. You know, for such an easy night to trade overnight, this has not been an easy morning to trade yet. Ooh, there's a 17-point candle down. And then it popped back up by 2. UltraBond. Probably gonna end up turning off some of these alerts. I don't usually take trades on the UltraBond or on copper, so there's no reason for them to be alerting me. The alerts do kind of become a nuisance, and I have to figure out a solution for that. Waiting for direction. I'm not directions. I'm a guy, so I wouldn't ask for directions. Coming back down. Down seems to be the direction it wants to go. Hit a low over here of 37, but I'm not sure. So I decided to jump in with 2 micros. At least I think that's what it is. Yeah, 2 micros. See if we can continue this downward momentum. If it stalls though here at that 437, then we'll take a small win. Looking for, let's see what we have back here as it was coming up. A little bit of consolidation, not really, in this area. Oh, yeah, a little bit of consolidation in this area, so this might be a little bit of a congestion area. This is why I shouldn't make decisions for myself, as it's popping back up. Hanging around here, around 460. I'm sorry, 450. It's sniffing my stop. My stop hates to be sniffed. Just watching it here, right around 450. Trying to see if it break below. Uh, getting, yep, getting green ticks on tick strike. Yep, stopped out. Darn it. Okay. So now we'll stay out until I actually get. Oh, see, an ES is actually sending me a long signal here. And I should have taken it. It had already turned white, so yeah, I should have taken it. So ES hit the band there and came back down. But would have given me 2 points. Now I sound like Ace. Crude, trying to head back up. Gold, also trying to head back up. NQ pulled back. Another breath. We're a little less than 45 minutes in the bell. And back up, back down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Well, we have a little bit of a break. I'm going to run the Sharevision promo. MightyOxTrading is proud to announce a return to the Sharevision.com platform Sunday through Thursday evenings at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time starting May 9th. We'll be trading the Asia session live. For those of you unaware, Sharevision is a startup company that bills itself as the first dedicated streaming platform for the world of finance and trading. They have channels for some of the big boys like Bloomberg and Bazinga, plus streamers of crypto, forex, and futures trading. Back in February, they contacted me and asked if we were interested in streaming on their platform, and they would pay me for each daily stream I do. In mid-April, there was a little hiccup, and I stopped streaming on their platform. But I'm happy to announce that that hiccup is over, and we will go back to 5 evenings a week. So here's the new streaming schedule. This addition does not affect our morning streams on YouTube. We will still be here 5 mornings a week. Just now we have evening streams as well. In order to take full advantage of Sharevision's monetization, I do need 100 followers there. So I'm asking for a favor. Even if you have no interest in trading in the evening, if you could sign up there and follow my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. The link is in the video description posted in the chat and in the video description below. And if you feel like tuning in and watching me trade in the evenings, that would be great too. So now you have 10 opportunities a week to trade with me. And who couldn't use some more ox in their life? Now back to live trading. And we're back. And we're still not doing much of anything here. Tick strike kind of ticking for YM. slow. Very slow. Chop zone time. Gold slightly heading up. Ouch. Gold hit a high of 1834.8 and pulled back. Kind of bounced off that SMA on the 15-minute. Copper just made a new high of the day. UltraBond made a new low of the day. That was quite the pullback on the UltraBond there too. It's 19 ticks down. Natural gas made a new high before pulling back. Of course, we talked about crude. Crude oil. Crude oil is just snaking its way through the morning. Oh, big move down here on NQ. 10-point drop. But we're still in this rangy area. And bouncing back up to green. So no direction here at all. Very unstable morning, choppy morning. Hard to trade. Everybody got so quiet. So crude Came back up. That would have been a good signal there. Pulled down, would not have taken that. Now let's try to pop back up again. Stretching. And Q clicking. Trying to come back up. So at what point do I want to, I mean, obviously I'm going to wait for it to send me the long signal. But I just don't know if I want to get in before it breaks any of these resistance areas. 70, 80, 12, 480 seems to be an area. What? Here we go again. Catch me if you can. Sorry. We're in again on MNQ. Trying this again. We'll see if this bites me. It did hit that third band, which is usually means we're going to pull back at least some. Hello, Fert. Welcome. That's a nice move up. We are into those bands. Can it break through the bands for now and then pull back? It can sometimes ride those bands up. Right. Nope. See, that's the pullback. See if it stays green. Tick strike quiet. Let's try in here. I said 80 area was a resistance. That's about where we're at. Pulling back to 75. Yep. It's going to reverse. Let's see, it's trying. It's fighting. Gold pulling back. Top of the hour. Forgot about that. It's pushing up. Struggling here, still at the 78, 79, 80 level. Gold's pulling down. Crude desk open. They'll check that here in a minute. And it break 80. We did see a high of 83 just a minute ago. There's 82. Getting some green on tick strike. Only a little bit. Stop clicking again here at 82. First target's 86. 2 will cash out there if we make it. cutting it. I cut it. About 5-point win. $25.50. So, boom, 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 boom. Wait, what? I got out at the right time. Got to adjust it after the last loss, and we're down 125.50 on the day. Came back a little bit. And back up. So it tricked me out, and it shouldn't have. I gotta learn to start. I just saw that resistance from back there and got out, securing a little bit of profit. Obviously, nice move back up. See if it breaks through that resistance. Still struggling in that same area, the area I decided to bail from. Yep, there's the break. Oh, maybe not. Got up 85 there. Yeah, there. So I let myself get shaken out, and I should just stick with the trading plan and just either ride or die, hit target or hit stop. That's how I mark things out. You can see here, if I mark this out, 15-point stop. This would have got my 15 points. Now, normally I'm looking for 30, but on that particular setup there, I had two cashing out at 30, two cashing out at, I'm sorry, two cashing out at 15, two cashing out at 30, one meant to be a runner if it got that far. You can see now it's gotten at least 15 points. So two would have cashed out and the rest would have moved then to break even. So I let it shake me out. Did take profit, obviously, got some profit out of it, but I could have got a lot more. Ace is late. So not a smooth move, not a smooth morning at all. Crude desk. Wow, nothing really happened with the crude desk opening, did it? Wow, that's still kind of squeezing here. Actually moving down now as I say that. Short signal. And Q going short as well. Pull it back, I should say. So that it got up to 15 and never really much more. Try to decide if I want to take this short on crude. Popping back up. Magic 8 Ball says no, not right now, I don't. And Q coming back down to that SMA line. Watching here, looking for any excuse me, opportunities. But we are about 20 minutes from the cash open, so crude now sending a long signal. So the range here has been from 114.63 to 114.13, so about a 50 tick range. Needs to break out of that range. Yes, it does appear so. And Q tried to pop back up, came down, didn't quite touch that SMA line. Thank everyone for joining me this morning. Hope you're enjoying this stream. If you are, we'd love if you hit that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. Haven't joined us by subscribing? Love you to join the herd. Seven-point pullback here in NQ again. Very tight squeeze here on crude. Copper pulling down. Gold sideways. Everything's kind of sideways into the open here right now. Definitely quiet right now. Nothing going on tick strike, nothing going on the charts. Oh, copper made a new daily high and came right back down. Let's have a look on the minute chart, really? Oh yeah, it did. Made new high there and then whoosh down. UltraBond's making a new daily low as we speak. Excuse me. Gold's trying to move down a little bit. No REM. Ouch. Sorry to hear that. So close. That had to hurt. Yep, the 10-point move up here on NQ. And right back down. So let's take a look at the bands here on NQ on the different time frames. See what kind of, we're definitely squeezing Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Sorry. Uh, but there is room at the open for it to go either way on the 15. 5 minute. Looking like it wants to head back down there. And we're hearing the popcorn sound now, where I am anyway. Still uptrending on the 30-minute chart, and still uptrending on the hourly chart. Long signal on the hourly chart would have been good. So the charts indicate down, but won't count on that. But we are moving down right now. Problem is we're like 11 minutes to the open. I don't like to take trades that close to the open. AC is bouncing here right now anyway. UltraBond, excuse me. UltraBond popping back up. No idea what's going on there. Say hello to the ghost of TradingView. AQ popping back up. Sorry about my quietness there for a second. I had to deal with something on the Earn a Trade Discord. Huh. Wonder where Ace is this morning. Nothing going on. Gold just popped back up by 1.5 though. It looks like crude. Ooh, crude just moved up by 22 ticks. Still in that range though. AQ's popping a bit too as well. Trying to get back above that SMA line. You can see here though on the 1-minute chart, these bands are not far apart, which is interesting going into the open. They're 19 points apart. stream still look okay, guys? YouTube's telling me I'm not having good output, but I don't see any problems here. Everything looks okay on the phone. Thank you, David. So all's okay now, though? NQs try to come up here right before they open. 5 minutes before. 6 minutes before. Thank you, David. Good morning to you. Another 6-point candle up. Recent high 494 and a half, 496 and a half. So, no idea what we're going to do at open here. I'm thinking down, but that could be totally wrong. Sending me a long signal, but obviously I'm not going to take it this close to the open. I swear, wearing headphones causes the insides of my ears to get wax build up and itch. Be right back. Back? What are the odds of what, Black Beauty? Okay. So we're going to move over to our 1 and 5 minute. 1 and 15 minute. We'll keep it at 15. And watch the show from here. See what we get. We would take the bands off so it's a bit more clearer. At least on the 15. $30 seconds or so. Gold and Crude trying to send signals here right before the bell. So here we go. Ding 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 ding. We start off green, 8.5 points. And back to red right away. And back to green right away. If that was a stoplight, we'll be having lots of accidents right now. We just hit the 4th band on the 1 minute chart and pulled back. Now down 5.5 points. And 17 points down. But nothing too dramatic either way right now. ES down 3 points. Right back to green on the next 1 minute candle. Down a total of 7 points so far on NQ. ES down 5, so ES is actually front running. Now we're seeing some red. Big move down here, 21 points. $31 points. Fast velocity. Waiting. Trying to see which way we want to go. Ooh, boom. 34 points, a lot of clicking. Next candle pops back up by 7 points. And then right back down. Up, down, up, down. ES down 10. Alright, now we're only down 9 points since the open. As we see that strong green candle. Gold falling, I believe, though. Yeah, big move down there on gold by 2.5 points. Oh, big move back up. Now we're green on this first 5 minute candle. Wow, quick move back up. 20 points. Wow, listen to the clicks of a whole nother row. 16, 22 points up, 24 points up. Wow, big strong 30-point candle here. So we went down by a bunch and then rebounded by a bunch. Great technical analysis there, right? And I sneeze in the middle of everything, but not all over everything. We're still down on ES. ES is still down by 5, but NQ is up by 7, 20, 20, something like that. So I'm trying to think. That ES chart looks like it's frozen. ES is barely moving. There we go. So pulling back. 5 minutes ends in about 45 seconds. Getting a long signal, not taking that long signal, obviously. Waiting for, that's on the 15-minute chart as well, so that's interesting actually. Got long signals on the 1-minute chart as well. We pulled back by 10 points. So still really has not given us direction here in the first 5 minutes. We ended up about up 15 points, but down, up, down, down. See what everything else is doing. Ooh, look at that big move down now. 16 points. ES has stayed in a down position. Gold should have taken that short there. Crude still ranging, memeing, as Chaco would say. Copper's coming down. Sideways so far, day, kind of day. It's a big candle there, 28. Still no real direction. I'm getting something here. Oh, everything's quiet. And this pops back up by 17 points. Oh, okay, so now we're bouncing back up. Now we aren't far from the high of the day, which is around 544. A bit bigger than I thought. It's about 60 points away. And back down. So I can't trade this. Agriculture. Ooh, look at soybeans pop. Oh, hey, look. Spam. I want to thank the markets for not doing anything important while I deleted the spam. Possibly heading back up. High of this recent move was 519. A lot of clicking. Gold also popping. And beat back down on NQ. Interesting. Wow. Yep. Untradeable right now. 100% untradeable. Oh, there's green again. It looks like that's what it wants to do. Jumped in on here, trying to jump, see if we're breaking upwards. Breaking upwards is hard to do. Nope, stopped out. Wow, that quick. I don't know if that was a stupid move, but that's okay. I make lots of those. Hello, RJ. Well, I hope you find your match. And that we're still trying to head up here. So screw this. That's not what I wanted to change. If it starts to head up again, I'm going with with 1 micro with a larger stop. Okay, so I'm in with 1 micro. See if it moves up to that 543 area. Oh man, what happened, Ace? Well, I'm not sure how you can tell me if you can't type. Use your nose. Says man, I hope you're okay. So we definitely did find a move to the upside here somewhat. See if it gets up to... Well, wait a minute. Oh, I meant to go with absolutely no strat. I mean, no ATM, but I still used an ATM. Oops. It just moved my stop to break even. See if it goes up to that. It's gonna stop. It's gonna hit 30 points if it gets there and cash out. 544 was the high of the day. That looks like a possible reversal candle. What's Crude doing? Oh, nice move up on Crude up to 115. 35 is the high there so far of that move. And stop me out, break even. I should have grabbed that. I was right. That was a reversal candle. And there's the rejection down. Big candle down. 21 points. Back up. That came down. Stop me. Back up. I need to know the manufacturer of that sheet metal. MightyOxTrading will be filing a lawsuit because this cost us Ace at his commentary for a few days, and that is worth compensation. Coming down. Wants to send a short signal. Just so bouncy. Just so bouncy. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Right back up. Just hanging on this SMA line. I don't know how to trade this at all right now. So I shouldn't have taken that one. I mean, I was one. It was a one micro, and but here the popping corn. Big move down here. Now we got the move down. Wow, strong move down. Double short signal firing. I'm in. A lot of popcorn. Oh, it's gonna come up and back up and hit me. No, maybe not. Momentum has slowed down right as I got in, of course. Wow, really? Of course. Momentum stops as soon as I get in. So now we're down 341 on the day, and it's becoming a disaster of a day. Nothing wants to work today. Coming back down. Crude. Pulling back. Got up to 115.35 before the pullback. So now we're just barcoding down here at a lower level on NQ. Everything's gotten quiet. And we're coming back up. You can see here we did hit that. Oh, that's the main line. Actually, I can't tell. We hit the S. Did not hit the third Bollinger Band there. On the 15. That was a bum long signal, obviously. We're still squeezing on that 15-minute chart. Can it get through this 56 area, 52? Doesn't seem like it. Waiting for some sort of opportunity here. Try once more. so no follow through. It broke through that 52 level. We're below 50. There we go. Now that's what I like to see. Nope. Darn. You've got to be kidding me. No green. Come on, no green. I'm a carnivore. I don't like greens. There we go. Nope. Come on, you just came within like a tick of hitting my first target. You've got to be kidding me. Wow. Where are you, sellers? Come on. Wow. I don't. I don't believe that. That's it. Okay, well I guess I'm done for the day because I'm now down like 500 bucks. Sucks. So back to no momentum on the Gauntlet account. Should I have momentum? Down. It's enough to stop me out. And then right back down. Probably breaking that 50 area. Crude trying to head up? No? Wrong chart. Sorry. Crude trying to head up? Good luck, Choco. Hope you get it. Not getting the breakdown that I thought we might. And Q continuing to try and head up here. This is a 14-point candle. Yes, looking like it wants to head up. It's 10 o'clock on the East Coast. Stream for another hour. ES and NQ trying to go the opposite directions. Yes, it's sent a long signal. NQ still below the SMA line. Just watching and waiting here. Nothing playable right now. And it looks like we're heading up now. Long signals firing on both ES and NQ. So obviously I've had a bad day here. $500 down on the gauntlet as usual. And I have no idea what direction we're gonna go. I thought we were gonna head down. Obviously it didn't. Answering someone on the Earn to Trade Discord. Yep, but here it's coming back down, which is what I thought, but it came up enough to just kill me. If we get back down below 432, trying again. Oh, I don't, 1 micro. But then more than one. Oh wow! Immediate. Wait, what did I do? I had 2 micros. Okay. And of course, immediately it reversed on me. We'll set a stop here. See if it continues to come down, maybe. Today has not been my day. Looks like maybe now we are heading down. There's a nice move down as I deal with the someone on the Earn to Trade Discord. Nope, no follow through. Back up to my entry. Anyone else having any luck today? Now we're getting a move down. Just now we're starting to look good. Good, Chaco. Yep, RJ, I'm gonna try and follow you down. Are you AFSC? Okay, you just entered. Good, Chaco. Hope you still are able to get to your goal today. Pulling back. Two green candles. SMA line is not, I mean, it's downtrending, but not at any type of severe slope. And it's back to my entry price. Bounced off my entry price. Hey. Hopefully this is a 2 or 3 bar pullback before we move down. Back above my entry. Loud clicking. Coming back below. Let's see if we're coming back down. No signals even popping right now. Crude's kind of sideways. Copper came down some, trying to pop back up. There we go. There's some popping. Tesla coming down. Right back to my entry. Nope. It's hanging right here. 438. And now clicking upwards. Continuing to watch. Hoping this turns south, but looking less likely. Wants to break through that SMA line. Cleaning. Cleaning? Really? Cleaning? Breaking? I have no idea what word I was even trying to say there. Anyway, my stop's at 460. We're at 445. Stop is a 25-point stop. So that'll be $100. Back down. So each time it comes up a little higher. Did send a long signal there. Coming back. Be nice if it moves down here. Gold's been coming down. Watching. Sorry, I'm not talking much. Just trying to figure out. Oh, Crude. What's Crude doing? I just saw two different Crude. Oh, there's a move on Crude. 26. We're about to be stopped out on NQ. Everything's popping at once here. Fed speaker, I think, might have said something. Hasn't stopped me out yet. It's 5 points for my stop. Yep, there it is. Just absolutely no luck any direction today. Even with micros with a wide stop. So today was a hard day to trade, and I took the losses to prove that. Gotta try and get those back. Looks like now you might want to try and come back down. Kind of sitting on that SMA line. We'll see. Let's look at the other things. Soybeans would have been nice. NQ. So NQ did send a short signal on the 15-minute chart. And you see it reversed by 50 points. Then bounced off and came back down. Kappa sent a short that didn't work. Gold. See, this gold's been the star. Gold sent this short signal here, and it's come down all the way down, made a new low. So I would have got in at 27. It could have rode it down to 18 instead of the $900 move. Still try to come down. UltraBond, that was also a star. Should have taken that short. That could have been 10, 14. That could have been almost $1,000 move as well. Crude oil is still pulling back to the SMA. And natural gas, I don't got any clue what natural gas is doing. Did make a new high of the day. Mellow girl won't like that. Short signal firing on crude here. Meanwhile, NQ's trying to pop back up. You know, it's kind of interesting. You know, when we looked at last night, we seen how easy, you know, overnight was, you know, smooth, a little bit of chop there, smooth move up, you know, a couple of losses thrown in, but it, for as smooth as that was, this is just absolute. I mean, overall, we've been going down. We hit a high of 535, and we are down to four. You know, so we've come down 100 points. It just hasn't been easy. I agree. It is better to trade overnight. Fortunately, the way I make money outside of trading tells me I need to be on during the day. Matt, that's great. I'm happy to hear that. I mean, I look at ES. I don't know. ES has made similar moves, so I'm just. I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying for too much on NQ or MNQ. I mean, honestly, a couple of those MNQ trades I entered that ended up stopping me out did go 10 or more points. So if I had been on regular NQ, then I could have, you know, gotten $200 out of each of those. And that's that double-edged sword of using micros. You less risk but less reward, so you stay in and then you get taken out. Whereas I've been happy with 200 bucks on NQ. Gold popping back up now. NQ try to come down again. We're hearing some tick strike, or I am anyway. Nothing going on. We're about 10:30 on the East Coast, 9:30 my time. We will do another half hour. Oh, we did get a short signal there on ES. That's interesting. Do I want to take an ES? Do I have an ES chart up? Yeah, I do. And we are we're already down a point or so. So we're filled on ES. Let's see if ES is kinder to us than NQ has been. Maybe it is. Oh, wow. Wow. Well, that was nice. Fortunately, it's still going and I could have stayed in. But hey, so there's the final lead of move we've been waiting for. I just got back 225. Haven't had the chance to use this much today. So that ended up being a 30-point candle down on NQ. And popping back up. So I got out at the right time. Well, I mean, obviously I could have got more out of that move on ES, but I'm not upset by that too badly. Been a rough morning. So a $225 win feels good. Would feel much better if I wasn't already in the hole. Thought about going short on a micro with the stop up at the daily high. Looks like I might be heading down. Do I jump in again on MNQ? Am I a glutton for punishment? Pop it back up. Do want to thank everyone for joining me today. If you've liked the content, I hope you'll hit that thumbs up button for me for the YouTube algorithm as we continue to work to grow the channel. Trying so hard to get up to 1,000 subscribers. To the recent new subscriber, thank you, whoever you are. Feel free to say hi in the chat. Crude sending a signal, trying to pop back up again, back up to above 115. Chaco, are you still in a trade? Chaco has patience forged in iron. Looks like we're trying to break through 400 here. Maybe not. Yep, there we go. This went short 2 micros, meant to go short 5. But that's okay. Yep, I'm in with you, RJ. Only 2 micros, but I'm in with you. I jumped in late, unfortunately. There's some moves down there. Wow, Apple, Amazon, NQ, and YM all lighting up. Hear, see if you can hear the tick strike popcorn. Well, it wasn't supposed to come back green. Gold popping down. Struggling this 385 to 380 area. Three 74 has been the low. Trying to break through there. There we go. Got tick strike screaming right now. There's 370. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. 370. There we go. Yep. 370 is still an issue. There. Tick strike lighting up again. Trying to break this 370. Nice. Nope, it's still hovering right at 370, right below it. Seeing 65 on the bid. Nope, didn't hold. There, maybe. There we, maybe. 62 on the bid. 60, there we go. Broke going below 60. Stop moving to break even. Getting ready to cut one. Beautiful move down. Here's that 343 area that RJ was talking about. Okay, we're out with one. 43 points there. I gotta kill this stop and make a new stop. Hanging right around 359. It hit 45, didn't go all the way down to 43. I manually cut mine. So, to those of you, that don't think you can make money with micros, you can see here, this is right now about $150 trade. If I'll kill it right now. Just takes a little bit more patience. And it break through 350 to continue down. We're struggling here. Smaller candles. The grind down. That's not a bad thing. More manageable when they're smaller candles. There, just hit that 343, bounced. If it hangs too much here, I'll cut the other one, but we're trying to see if we can continue down. There's tick strike going again. Kind of sounds like automatic gunfire. Moving my trailing stop in the profit. Bouncing back up. So we hit a low of 331. Bounced up. This was a 19-point candle, that last red candle. Trying to give it room to roam. Not much else is going on. You haven't seen any signals firing. So I say that Crude gets one's attention. Crude's trying to come back down. Hanging right in this 343 area. Yep, I'm thinking about it. Yep. I'm hearing some knocking on tick strike. Move my stop to the top of this recent candle here. Give it 10 points to roam, but if it comes back and hits me, that's fine. Back under 343. Nope. Didn't hold. Back under 343. Gold sending a short signal there. Crude. Still trying to send a short. Consolidating. Right at 12,350, it's sitting. Got a little red on tick strike. Oh, down and up, down and up. Did just hit 328 there, which is the low of this move. Trades $103 in profit on just this one. We already took one off the table at about $80 in profit. Yep, coming up now, tick strike showing green. This one's a stay here around between 340 and 350. Okay, we're out of that trade. After being down over $700, we're now only down $398. Thank you, Warren. And it popped back up to 361. I had my stop at 360. And now it's still trying to come down. But we'll see what happens. This gold, I should have grabbed that. That would have been good. Oh yeah, I guess I should run that. Thank you, RJ. Yep. Needed to wait for direction instead of allowing myself to get chopped up like I did. So we're about 5 minutes to the end of the stream, unless something really exciting happens. Gold's popping back up though. It's kind of exciting. AQ popping up. So, as I've been talking about using a 15-minute chart, This is kind of an interesting chart. Yeah, I agree, RJ. I'm not sure. Ooh, we're really popping right now. So big pop back up here. So we hit a low of, I believe it was 28, 328, and we've already popped all the way back up to 64. But if we look at this 15-minute chart, this short signal is good, except for the fact that it pulled back by like 43 points. So enter 44, well, 50, 51 points actually. So, but if you survive that pullback, you can see this has gone down 114 points. So, what's the strategy there? So this fired at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock Eastern. Let's look at that. So, right here was when that fired. I mean, when I would have gotten that trade, the end of that candle. Where did I enter? Good question. I entered a second. I was late in the entry. I entered at 12,392. So you can see here, we saw this. Okay, short signal fired here. How do we prevent getting chopped up in that pullback? Easy. I shouldn't say easy. Nothing in trading is easy. Wait for the first short signal. You see, this is that pullback. Came back up. Boom, boom, boom. Could have got in on this short signal at 442. We would have still had a 30. On a higher time frame, you're going to need like a 30, probably a 30 point um, stop. Or, you could have waited for just this, got in a couple early by just waiting here. Just once it broke back under that SMA line on this pullback. And then we could have wrote that down. So definitely looking at these 15-minute charts. Like I said, I mean, it fired at 444 that I would have got in at if I would have just jumped right in. But waiting until that other one, we want to mix a couple of points. Getting a lot of movement up now on NQ. Back up into the 60s. Sound like I'm doing the weather. Gold popped back up above that SMA line. Crude oil is hanging just below 115. Copper trying to pop back up after a pretty big move down. Russell actually set a short signal way back here. I mean a long signal. We're just now getting a long signal on NQ, which is interesting. Not really interested in taking it there. Look at the Russell. It sent this long signal here. Not a place I would have taken it, but it's already popped up 5 points. It's $250 pop up. See, this is why I went to take this long, strong downtrending band, still a blue line. Good chance of this moving down. Bands have actually tightened quite a bit. They're less than 30 points apart. We are still getting green on tick strike, I know, but so we'll see. Hang out here for a couple more minutes just to see where this goes. I'm just curious at this point. We do have a white line here. So let's watch this. If I jumped in here at 64, it's already gone up 10 points. Crude knocking downward. Tesla and Q. Ooh, wow. Yep, so I expected this to kind of bounce here, but it's actually bending the bands. We are white here on the SMA line. And this is going up by 14 points. So at this point, I'm just curious to see if it continues going up. So we'll stick around for about 5 minutes. So this would have gone 15 points at least so far. It's gotten kind of quiet now. Pull back. Alright, seems activity seems to have died all of a sudden. New candle there. Okay, so we're pulling back. So that's where we're going to end the stream for today. I do want to thank everyone for joining me. Remember, I'm on Sharevision tonight at 7:45 Eastern. The link is in the video description below. And of course, back here on YouTube tomorrow morning and every morning, 7:30 Eastern. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day, and we'll talk to you next time. Thanks, everybody. Bye. I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. If you did, I'll love if you hit the thumbs up button. Remember, we do stream every morning on YouTube and Twitch from 7:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. and every evening on Sharevision from 7:45 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. and every Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. Also, I'd love to have you follow me on social media. We're on Twitter at MightyOxTrading, Instagram at MightyOxTrading, and Reddit at r/oxmarkettrading. Have a great day.